Like I was gonna say before, by just splitting into two videos because that video is getting a little long. But it is weird whenever people that want the Snyderverse to come back, they said you're stopping a whole franchise. You need to have the creators to do what they want to do in art. But whenever that happens, sometimes it's not completely good because Joker 2 failed. And guess what? The director had full control. Warner Brothers had no control, and the director could do whatever he wanted, and the movie failed. And plus, the fact that Warner Brothers been promoting it like constantly. So the promotion wasn't the problem. Interesting. And like, if you want the whole full control for artists and stuff, you need to hashtag for Batman Forever director's cut, Son of the Mask director's cut, and if there is a director's cut for Green Lantern, that movie, that should be there too. And of course, if you really want art to actually happen when they're offered it and stuff like that, Home Alone should be made for Warner Brothers also, because that whole legal issue they had for Home Alone, and then Fox taking over when Home Alone was initially been made for Warner Brothers. You should definitely be on the side of Warner Brothers should definitely make a Home Alone movie. They probably wouldn't call it Home Alone anymore because Fox owns the whole rights, the trademarks, and all that stuff for Home Alone. But a similar movie, and see how Warner Brothers can make a movie that's like Home Alone, because Warner Brothers was the initial people to make Home Alone. They changed their mind because the budget was getting too high, in their opinion. And then the Fox just scooped it up from them. And the reason why I think Warner Brothers should have a second chance for Home Alone is because Fox was being sketchy about it, doing stuff against the law, having a Fox employee look into Home Alone. Like, a Fox employee sneaks in on the set and looks about the potential of Home Alone, and then they just steal it right under their noses whenever Warner Brothers change their mind, and then the creators talk to Fox, and the rest is history. But yeah, anything that was stopped should definitely come back if you really want the creator's vision, full vision of the creator. Every artwork thing, it should come back, even though it'll take 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, whatever. If you want art to be art, ask for everything. That's only a joke, because everything can't happen. Every single thing that people thought of can't happen automatically. Movies are mainly greenlit whenever they agree. Whenever someone has a plan, it doesn't necessarily mean that the studio will let that plan happen. For instance, Black Panther, the actor that played Black Panther wanted, like, what if he ever dies in real life, he wanted Disney to recast. Disney did not recast. And the Black Panther actor also had a lot of plans for Black Panther in the future. He wrote it all down, wanted Disney to do it because that Black Panther actor knew he was gonna die because, yeah. He had plans, Disney threw it away. Yeah. So overall, plans don't necessarily mean they'll continue 100%. This is another good example. Universal was planning for a monster universe, kind of like the MCU, Marvel Cinematic Universe. They wanted the monster universe, and they stopped because the movies were failing. And of course you're gonna say, oh wait, because the Snyderverse wasn't failing. Well, yes, but the Snyderverse movies, even the Zack Snyder movies, wasn't reaching to the point of what they wanted, what Warner Brothers wanted. The movies were doing great, good, but not enough to continue. Even Batman vs. Superman. People that don't really like the Snyderverse, they say that Batman vs. Superman should have made $1 billion. A movie with Batman and Superman in the title, promoted to be Batman vs. Superman, should have made $1 billion. So art is art. And art could be, the plans could change because plans do change. And anything creative isn't 100%. That's why there's something called greenlighting a project. Greenlighting a project means a creation, even though it's have been written, planned, and so on and so forth, isn't guaranteed until it's greenlit. So they'll have to greenlight the Snyderverse if they come back. And greenlighting a project takes a while. So 3 years plus having to greenlight the project, 4 years, 5 years. Right now we're at 12 years. So 12 years, 13, 14, 15, 16. By the time Warner Bros. Would consider continuing the Snyderverse, it would have been 20 years, so on and so forth, and we don't know. So art is art. So it could be canceled, confirmed, whatever. It's not a guarantee.